Now, here's your first alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jason Livia.
Well, while our skies are dry across the Mid-Ohio Valley, we are still looking at a bit of flooding around the region and some of the usual suspects, at least in our local area. But it's not just us that are looking at some of those flood warnings. We have those around Washington County and into Noble and Monroe County, but areas off towards the east around Upshur and Lewis counties have been under a lot worse flooding than we have been across the region. And the reason why has been simply the amount of rain that they have seen across the region. We were averaging anywhere between about 1 to 3 inches of rain across most of the Mid-Ohio Valley. But these couple areas, especially around Lewis and Upshur counties, we're looking closer to 4, 5, 6. Even there's a report of close to 7 inches of rain in a very short period of time throughout the afternoon yesterday. So they are dealing with that flooding a little bit worse than we have been as well. But we also had that potential tornado in the area. Now, currently, we do still have a couple of small creeks and rivers in flood stage. Duck Creek at both Macksburg and right below Whipple, Ohio are both in that minor flood stage, but they are about half a foot lower than they were about a couple hours ago. So they are starting to very slowly recede, and the same can be said for the Little Muskingum River nearby, also in that minor flood stage, but currently just barely, and it has also been dropping over the last couple of hours. And when it comes to the Ohio River, that has only risen a couple of feet, about 2 to 3 feet on average across the Mid-Ohio Valley. It's not expected to get anywhere near minor flood stage across the area, but it has been a little bit on the high side, as you have probably seen if you've been out and about near the river. But what's coming next? Honestly, not much, at least for our area. Temperatures will be hovering in the 70s through Thursday, then getting back into the 80s over the weekend, topping in the mid-80s by around next week. And the humidity, while it will stay low over the next couple of days, it'll rise over the weekend as well, as we are looking at another round of rain heading into next week. But that's only going to be around next Monday and Tuesday. Currently, not a lot coming from that round at the moment. But speaking of at the moment, we're at about 75 degrees on the Highmark Sky Cam. It's actually been a very nice day overall when it comes to the weather, which is definitely a blessing for our region. Now, temperatures across the region, low 70s up around the I-70 corridor, low 80s down towards Huntington and Charleston, and we are right in the middle of that in those mid 70s. By the end of the night tonight, we'll be cooling back down into the mid 50s. It'll actually be a pretty cool night overnight tonight, and at least for tomorrow, as we are still looking at those mid to upper 70s for our day on Thursday, and then overnight back in the 50s, but we'll warm up heading into the weekend. Back to you, Shiloh.